Hey everybody and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I thought I'd do a haul for you guys, but this one is a witchy type haul. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it and on with the video. So today I went to the works and I haven't been to the works in a hot minute. Literally I haven't been in months and months and months. So I was out today and passed the works and I was like, you know what, I really want to pop in and see what they've got. Now I've had some witch type books from there before and I've read them and they were really good. And they do this whole big section and it's about spiritualism and witchcraft and all these different types of books, and they're so interesting. And you wouldn't expect somewhere like the works to do these books, so I think it's really awesome. Right on your doorstep, it's a place you can get this stuff from. So yeah, I purchased some things and I just wanted to do a haul for you guys. So the first book I got was this one, and it's called How to Interpret Dreams. And basically this book, it gives you meanings to your dreams. So if you have a dream and you wake up and you remember it and you're like, I wonder what that means, or there's something in it and it sticks out to you, you can just read through this and it'll tell you all about what do your dreams mean and what do the little things that you might see, if you had a dream and there was symbols and stuff in there. It's all in this book. If there's a bear in your dream, it'll tell you what that means. If there's birds, a birthday, bleeding, the colour black, a certain book, all different things like that. Anything random that pops up in your dream, you can just go to this and check it out. So yes, the only thing, I can't seem to find an author for this book, otherwise I would tell you guys who it's about, who it's by, so you could find it yourself. But if you have a works near you and this interests you, pop on over and have a look. And I think the works, they have a website, so I suppose you could go on the website and check it out as well. The next one I got is just simply called Wicker, and it's by Leanna Greenaway, and it's this one here. And in here it tells you about lunar magic, tarot cards, herbs and gardens, and essential tools, and it says the only book on Wicca you'll ever need. So I'm super stoked to get into this because, as you guys know, I really do want to learn and try myself on the Wicca path. So I'm really stoked and excited to delve into this. But this looks so cool, and it just tells you loads of different things. It tells you about the Book of Shadows, it tells you about crystals and broomsticks, and just loads of really cool information you'll need to know. So I got that. The next one isn't really a witch type of book, but I just thought it was really interesting. I love things like murder mysteries and documentaries about things like this. I am obsessed with conspiracy theories and all about the government and things like that. So I saw this and I was like, whoa, this looks so cool. It's called 100 Things They Don't Want You to Know, The World's Greatest Conspiracies and Unsolved Crimes, and this book's by Daniel Smith. And I just think it's so cool, and it tells you about Jack the Ripper, where the Nazis stashed their gold, who the real men in black were, about aliens, how will the world end. So it's just loads of different things like this, and I take things like this really seriously. I know some people might think that's a bit lame or a bit stupid, but stuff like this just really interests me. I've seen so many documentaries on Netflix about things like this. A brilliant channel for things like this, if you guys have this channel and if you have Sky TV, there's a channel called ID, and they have all these types of programs on murder mysteries and everything, and there's a really good one called Evil Online. So if you have that channel, defo check it out and watch that, because it's so interesting, and it's about all these things that happen online and meeting people online and the dangers of it, but it's just so interesting. So yeah, I'm so stoked to get into this. It's gonna be so cool. The next one I got I thought was really interesting. It's called The Witch's Journal, Charms, Spells, Potions and Enchantments by Celine Silverwind. That's just such a cool name. And literally it is wrote out like somebody's journal or like somebody's book of shadows. And that's what really like drew me to this book. I just thought it was so cool. And like in here it has like it tells you how to use this book, how to make a broom. It tells you different spells you can do, manifesting spells, numerology, scrying, which I think is really interesting, tarot cards, preparing for divination. So I just thought this was so awesome, and I think it's such a good book to have in your collection if you are interested in Wicca, paganism, witchcraft, spells, anything like that. Defo check this one out because it really looks really cool. And just the way it's literally wrote like somebody's journal, and I love things like that. I just think it's so interesting, and it's just another type of way to read a book, I guess. So I thought that was super interesting. The next one I sort of got on a whim. I saw it and I was like, oh, do I want it, do I not? And then I like walked away, just about to pay, and I was like, you know what, I really want this. And it's called Psychic Animals, Superstition, Science and Extraordinary Tales by Michelle Weitzman. And I am so big on like animals, obviously. I love them, doing an animal care course. But I just thought it was so interesting, and I've always had a big interest and passion and fascination for, you know, like animals being psychic. And I've always said, and me and my friends always have like talks and stuff like this at college or whatever, and we always, you know, it's crazy how, especially if you have pets like dogs, how they just always know when something's wrong, you're not feeling very well. They just always seem to know. And I just think books like this are so fascinating and interesting to read. So I'm really excited to read this. And it literally just tells you like different stories about different like real life animals and their stories, and then it tells you about different facts and stuff about the animals and why they're like psychic basically. So super stoked again to read this. The next one I got was, I think, one of the first ones I picked up. It's called Working with Spirit Guides, How to Make Contact with Angels, Fairies and Power Animals by Teresa Morey. Hope I'm saying her name right. But yeah, it's this one. They had a bunch of these. There was like working with crystals, working with herbs, and there was just loads. There was like a whole row of like just these type of books. I picked up the Spirit Guide ones because I have angel cards and I have tarot cards, and I also have spirit animal cards, and I've done a video on my channel a while back now, and it was the Spiritual Chat episode 2 I did, and yeah, I like told you guys like how you could find your spirit animal and stuff, and once again, animals of course for me. But yeah, so I just am so excited to get into this one, really excited, because I really want to learn more of how to actually contact them, or just to know like who's there and what's there, like looking out for you and looking after you. But yeah, fairies, animals, angels, I'm all about it, and I think it's so interesting. The last one I got was the first book I picked up, and this is Messages from the Fairies colouring book, and this is by Doreen Virtue. Now, Doreen Virtue, this is one of the main reasons I got this, because she is the woman who does a lot, if not pretty much all, of the angel card decks you can get, and she's incredible, and you know, I really like her. I think she's awesome. And yeah, she does loads of like angel decks and angel cards and stuff. So when I saw this was by her, I thought it was so cool. But I love like the adult colouring books. I just think they're so calming and relaxing, especially if you suffer with anxiety or depression. I think it can really help you. So yeah, but this one's really cool because it's like your own angel card deck, and it has like the message here and then the picture of the fairy that you can colour in. So I think that's really cool. But I suppose if you you didn't want to colour it in and leave it, but you just wanted it for the messages, that's cool too, and you could do that. So yeah, and all of these books I got an awesome deal on. I got all of them books for £24, because pretty much all of them, yeah, all of them were on offer, and on sale. Like I've mentioned so many times before, the works seem to always have a sale on, which is awesome. Like, I'm not complaining at all. I think it's brilliant that they have sales on. And when I came home, I worked it out, and that all them books would have cost me about £70–80, but I got them all for 24. So if you're interested in any of them, you know, head down to the works, go on the website if they have one. I think they do, and just like have a look around. But yeah, it's really cool, and I'm really, really excited. And if any of you guys, after I've read them, would like a review on them, or just tell you like my thoughts on them, let me know. Just like this video or comment down below as usual. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.